It has been a while since an update or a video. It has been arctically cold. We are in the below zero at this point, and it's supposed to be for another week or so. But we'll get to this wonderful experiment here in just a second. But let me catch you up onto what's going on right now. So I have been doing our sprouts and our garden stuff. My peppers and tomatoes are doing all right. Got some peppers to transplant. But all of my salad mixes going here. And then I've got down here some chia. And then over here is going to be some, what is that? Brussels sprouts, I can think. I want to say radish, but they're Brussels sprouts. So I've been playing with a couple of things where we're still really cool. We are keeping the shop in the 50s over the night. So I've been covering all the trays in the daytime when I've got lights and everything else, and the lights are normally off in here during the rest of the night, and then covering it during the day. So they're kind of getting a weird mix of it, but it's been really good because we get a lot of mold that comes on these guys in our colder temperatures, and where we're in a primitively heated shop with the wood stove and just a little bit of backup propane for super cold nights. So that's been really good. No mold or anything popping up on these. And these are our seeds from True Leaf. They're kind of cool. They're my favorite for my microgreens. So they're super cool, like these. So that's the salad mixes. And chia is always a funny one. When they get wet, they kind of get really slimy, but it's all right. So that's that. Some more trays of those coming along. We should be ready to go with harvesting these in about, if I let these go, the salad greens go till, they're baby green size. I've got another 6-7 days, and then I've got another 3 or 4 days on the rest of it till we're going to harvest them as microgreens. And then my tomatoes, a couple varieties. This is a black creme, another black creme. This one's a Beaver Lodge, and then another Beaver Lodge down here. And then these are little Carolina Reaper going here. And we've got some Death Spirals, and Carolina Reapers are looking a little sad because they want to be transplanted and they want to be a lot warmer, but take what I can get. Oh, I guess down here. Alfalfa sprouts. Same old song and dance. I let them soak as long as I am out here working in the evening or in the morning. And then they obviously get drained and put back up on here. This has been my favorite, stainless steel with a cooling rack to fit. And I can get about 12 or 18 on these guys. And they keep mildly warm off the heating mats. And they are right in front of the warm fire, so they do have the warmest spot in the whole shop. So let's get back over to the fun part. So let's start here. My seeds for immediate use are typically stored in my mason jars, and they are all under vacuum with moisture and O2 absorbers. So I run out here in the little grow space a vacuum sealer to close these all up, keep all the air out, keep the moisture down with the absorbers, and then my larger bulk stuff is stored in a bulk bin with the same sort of thing, but not vacuum. But the absorbers take it down to having a little bit of negative pressure, so it keeps them clean, dry, and ready to run. And this leads me to what I'm doing here. I have a curiosity. My biggest struggle in doing some of these sprouts has been in these stinking mung beans. I've tried hydroponics for kind of a microgreen type of grow. I've tried soil. I've tried coco coir. My favorite has been in these jars here. So typical, we have a mesh lid, stainless steel mesh, stainless steel ring. If you don't use a stainless steel ring, you get these beautiful little rust marks. So what we've been doing here is filling with water, make sure they're nice clean, let them soak overnight. Then we come out in the morning, drain off the fluid. A lot of stuff will rank recommendations as soak or no soak, or 12 hours, 4 hours. It's kind of 4 to 12 is what I've seen, but beyond 12 hours, you get a rapidly developing mold issue. So that's that. So what I've done here is got the jars nice and clean. Everybody has, what did I put in here? I think it's 50 grams of seed quarter cup is roughly what it is, and that works out, yeah, 50 grams. I write stuff down, otherwise I forget. 50 grams of seed by weight on a relatively accurate kitchen scale. Notebook, write down what you're doing. And then also by weight, 11 ounces of water. Why 11 ounces? For me, 11 ounces gets that, and that 10 to 12 gets me enough room for seeds that grow a little bit when they get soaked. And then other ones, it just always has enough for them to move around. So what we're going to do here is a control group. 2 of these regular overnight soaks, mesh lids, all like normal. And then I've got 2 of these guys here that we are 2.5 minutes away from popping the seals. But I'm going to do a 20-minute vacuum soak. And then I've got these guys that are going to do an overnight vacuum soak. Now, all of these will be the same overnight in the liquid than the water, and that's going to kind of be a control and something we can play with later. But I want to see what happens is that by putting under vacuum, we may be able to open up this seed a bit faster and get a higher germination rate or a better output on the product, either less time. There's a whole lot of maybe might be's, and I haven't been able to see if anybody's done this exact experiment. I don't know. I'm curious. I want to see what happens. So we've got about another 2 minutes on these guys here soaking, and then we're going to pop that lid, pop on our stainless steel lids here, and mesh, and they're going to stay in the water. And then these guys are going to stay under that vacuum all the way until the next day. And then I'll update you tomorrow on what's going on with that. So give me just a minute here, and we will pop these seals. You'll hear the vacuum pop. We'll put the lids on and get them into the sprouting area, little heat from the heat mats, and go from there. So there we go. 20 minutes has elapsed. See if I can do this one-handed. Get a lid on here. Super fun one-handed. Sorry, low budget production tonight. So there is a pretty good vacuum. We're using my normal vacuum sealer. So for me, it's stuff I have sitting here out here in the sprouting area. So, and again, I guess the concept kind of is that like vacuum marinating things, that they take a vacuum marinade and at like 20 minutes ish is what they claim is equivalent to overnight marinating your meats. Super loose and poor correlation, but you know what? I want to see these mung beans go, and I want to see them go faster and healthier and stronger. So yeah, let's get these over where they go, and everybody's going to be over getting a little warm off those heat pads. So here they are. They are camping up here, going to be with my regular sprouts. So I'm going to just drain my regular sprouts. And then they go up here. And tomorrow we'll pop everybody out of their vacuum, and they'll be up here next to my alfalfa sprouts. So, at any rate, that's what's going on here, and we'll catch up with you later.